Alrighty guys, I think we're live. It's another day of the HT release. So we're going to pull that out again and get back into it. I've seriously been thinking about some new releases, so I don't know what to choose on releases, so we're going to be talking about that too. I've been looking at all different ones. Let's get the chat happening. Let's get into it. Cleetage, how are you, buddy? Warm up a little bit. So I've been looking at the chat working? Chat's working. Bradley, how are you, buddy? So I've been looking at a few other releases. I was looking at the Carter 2 Moon, and the Carter 2 Moon looks really interesting. Because I was thinking this one just is too big for me hand. I was noticing here this finger's like all... I think I need to be more like that, a bit closer together. We don't know, so I'm gonna... so what size is this? Where does it say on here? Large. Yeah, I think I need a smaller one. Because I got very skinny fingers. Ooh, 3D AA Nationals. Where's that on at? Where's that at? Someone was talking to me about that actually. Primal! Got a med for you. What's a med, Primal? What's an MED for me? Someone was telling me, I can't remember where it is in New South Wales. I can't remember where it is in New South Wales. Someone was telling me though. That's the one with the animal, isn't it? I wouldn't mind giving that a go. Okay, first arrow, here we go. You think a medium would look better? I don't know, because the Carter 2 Moon comes in a small. And I was thinking a small might fit me perfect, because this just looks massive. I think this feels massive too. I used to have a medium in the HBX though, and that felt pretty nice actually, a medium in the HBX. I'll have to see. But I still want the goats. I'm still undecided about the goat. I don't know whether to get the goat still or not. Archery supplies, they're on their way to archery supplies as we speak. I'm definitely loving the just the relaxation shot now, because I'm just getting there and then I'm just relaxing everything, hand, wrist, everything, just relaxing everything to get to go. Man, it feels so nice. Medium, don't feel good. You don't like the medium. You like the large. See, this is the large. I'm not into the large. I think I need a smaller one. It just feels too big in my hands. Big T, big T. So if anyone's got a medium they want to swap for a large out there, let me know. Or a small they want to swap for a large, let me know if you got get in contact with me if you want to swap. See you, buddy. Good luck. Good luck. Let us know how you go. Let us know. Me follow through feels heaps nicer too with this, just relaxing into it, relax into it. Jimmy, are those Jimmy Ellis shots? No, they're not Jimmy Ellis shots. Emerald Shield, how are we? Quick rundown, if you please. I've got a whole video about that. Oh, Prime! Oh, with this
Peanut Farmer all the way.
Peanut Farmer. I love you, Prime. Oh God, I love you. Oh no, it sounds like the neighbour's kids had a stack. Got the fast mods on the 35. Oh, I tell you what, aren't they fast? Aren't they hard to hold back? Oh no. The neighbours, I think the neighbour's kid had a stack. Yeah, let me know what you think of the 35 with the fast mods, because I don't know if it's just me or not. Not on the 75%, put it on the 65%, let me know. Because the 65 is ridiculous for me anyway. Patience, patience, patience. That one was a long one. That one took a while. So I just got to learn to get that patience happening. Get the patience. Just wait and just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. It'll go eventually. Just got to get that patience. Really? So you tried the 65, so it was hectic. So it's not just me then. 20, 30, 40 missed instead British 50. I'm over this. Steady, 50 plus, I'm all over the shop. Yeah, it's just practice, bro. That's just practice. Sometimes it could be too, because you're so used to, see, sometimes you come in level like this, at 20, 40, 50 you're aiming like that, and then at 50 you're starting to aim like this. So because you're starting to lift your hand up, but you're lifting your hand up instead of your body up. So instead of going like this, you're going like this, and everything goes out of whack then. So that could be a reason why you're shooting bad at the longer distances. Jumps out of your hand. You've got to be careful. That's it. It just rips out of your hand on the 65, doesn't it? It just wants to jump out of your hand. Need to send you a silver back. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm starting to get the hang of this HT with this relaxing hand. What do you think? Am I looking alright? Tell you a good wrist release is the Accu. You should check out the Accu. That's probably the best wrist release I reckon out there. Really starting to warm up to this release now. It's another thing when I start aiming. If I start worrying about aiming, it's all going to be out the window. But at the moment, I'm loving it. I'm loving just shooting the warm the shoulder up. Loving shooting the back tension, just relaxing into the shot. Just going doof. Any word on the hats? No, they hope they should be here soon. Fingers crossed they're going to be here soon. We should change the name. What do you guys think? You're going to run out of names soon, probably. You only get 3 every 2 years. Well, I can't change my name anymore. How are you? I'm pretty good. I'm good, bro. Oh, Bill's getting his silverback tomorrow too. Let me tell you, the silverback's a great release. I couldn't get along with the tension activated. That's it. Get that whip out. Where are they? Got 3 of them. You've got 3 of them. You've got 3 of them. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? But if you want to send me one, bro, I'm not going to complain, that's for sure. I'll send it back. I'll borrow it and I'll send it back to you. Hectic. You get a message me on something and I'll organise it. If that's what you meant. If that's what you meant. Or maybe a whole new channel. Hint, hint, guys. Oh, look out. Something's going on with Primal. Something's going on with Primal. What's the name going to be, Primal? What's the new name? Emerald Shield. You'll have us all confused. Any hackers? I'm gonna find out which ADS bandit. The thumbs down bandit. The thumbs down bandit. I'm loving this. I'm loving this gear release. Feels like I'm getting a good follow through on the release too. Okay, 16, 15 arrows down. Okay, so today's plan is less talk and more shooting. Because yesterday, what did I shoot 70 arrows in like 3 hours or something, 2 hours. So today, we're getting more shooting in. try and pump these arrows out today. What do you reckon? The honey badger claw. Is it the honey badger claw? No, it's not the HBC. It is the HT. I'm shooting the HT. The HT large, but I need a medium. If anybody's got a medium that they want to swap for a large, get in contact with me and I'll swap you. Or a small. I shot a small HBX once. Yeah, I shot a small HBX once and that felt really nice in the hand actually. So I just want to downgrade to a smaller release. Shot looks smoother with the hinge, it feels a bit smoother. Whether it looks like that when I start aiming is another thing. Anyone can look good while they're bare bailing. Looking for a good chrono here in Ireland. Don't know about that one, bro. Can't help you there, JP. Can't help you there, buddy. I'm going to bust another 15 out. We'll already be 30 in. Hit the click before we went. So let me know, you think I'm looking better? I've got to try and get, I am starting to lean way too much. Let's try and get rid of this lean a bit, just a bit. I don't want to de-lean, I just want to don't over-lean. It took ages to go off then because I didn't know where I was on the target. I was like, where am I? Where am I? It's all blue. I'm too close to the top. Oh, we've got something. We've got something. Look at that, the blade's wobbling a little bit. I haven't tightened the screw down, I mustn't have tightened it enough. Well, I changed over the fat blade. That's something you got to look out for on the Pro Tuner. Make sure you tighten off the back. Got the screwy, let's try and tighten this up a bit. They seem, have you seen this crazy strings they've been posting on Facebook? They definitely make a crazy string. Probably shouldn't push too hard on that, should I? Alright. There we go. Fixed, problem solved. probably going to have to keep a screwdriver on you just for that. Problem solved, or a wage to it. Rage gameplay, how are we, buddy? What did I say? What's this about, Dudley? Looking for staff shooters. There you go. Get onto it. Apply now for staff shooters with the string people. The Toad, Terry built. Original archery designs. Okay, let's go. Really starting to get the feel of it. Really starting to get the feel. The only reason about the new channel is because the channel names are so close to other channel names, and now I was also having better editing software and a camera. You could promos, it's up to you, buddy. Go with a whole new theme. If you're a gun guy, also chrono's worth. Yeah, that's true. You only use the chrono once. You'll test your arrows, then you go, oh, they go that fast. They go that fast. That's the only really thing. You don't really need it. So Dudley, you can make your arrows to a certain speed. So you get your bow. Dudley likes to make his arrows go 280, I think. I think he sits on the 280 mark. And he thinks that's the most accurate. So it's good for that. Concentrate on that dead front hand. It is nice to know how fast your arrows go. Let me tell you, it is nice to know. Since I've used that, I borrowed my mate's chrono, but I've only used it the once. And once you use it, you're like, oh, it's really interesting to know, but it's a once-off thing. It sucks you don't have archery shops everywhere. You could just go and borrow a chrono and test your arrows. Patience. Patience, patience, patience is a virtue. I worked out how to re-edit my videos too, so I can put up some highlighted videos of the liveys too. So if you want to watch back later, I'll just re-edit everything out and it'll just be all the highlights. That was a nice one. Do I watch American hunting shows? Like, what's a good American hunting show, Bill? Are they on YouTube? If they're on YouTube, I can watch them. Bone collector, no, I haven't heard of that one. Might have to check them out. Dudley's one is good also. I haven't seen Dudley's one. Is that Real Tree Outdoor? And I haven't seen that one either. Alright, are these on YouTube or are these TV shows? Both, man. Alright, I'll have to check these out. I'll have to check them out for sure. Alright, I'm starting to get through the arrows a bit better today. Starting to pump them out a bit. Primal's what? Primal's instincts. Primal instincts. Now there's a good one. You sticking with the primal name, Primal? Hello. Stand pots. Fish YouTube bone collector will do, buddy. Okay, sweet. It's feeling nice. Feeling nice. Finish these arrows and I'm going to stretch up a bit. I think I'm feeling a bit tense in the back. Must be from shooting yesterday as well. And maybe I'm using a bit more back tension or something. Oh, feeling it in the back. Oh, hit the like button for me, guys. Come on. Show me a bit of love. Show me a bit of love. That was a nice one. You like the shirt, buddy? B-Tab! Thank you, thank you, thank you. With the hat. Nice bright hat to go with it, thanks to Sinister. Patience is a virtue. Just got to work on that patience. I'm pumping the arrows a bit better today. How long have I been going for? 29 minutes. I've nearly done 30 arrows. 3 to go. Be an arrow a minute. I'm pumping them out. Call me a machine gun. Something sound a bit loose then. Oh, site housing. Got any advice on a good target site for indoor and Jimi 3D? Do you need the sight or the scope? Or both? Depends on the, if you want the best, everyone says achieves the best. Everyone thinks it. Or Brightside make a good scope. They make a great scope for the price. Refresh. What are we failing? Are we failing? Yeah, you want a big scope for 3D. You want a big scope for 3D, but you want a small scope for target. The smaller your scope, the bit more accurate you are. Not me. Thanks, All Blacks. Lucky I didn't hit that stop button. Shibuya, that's another good one. CBE's another good one. Shorelock's another good one. Getting a dropout. We got any more dropouts? Everyone's getting the dropouts. Now we're going to have to reset, are we? Are we back? We're back. Good, good, good. Alright, sweet, lucky. Must just been a little flash itch. Little flash, little pop out flash. $30 arrows down. Let's pump them out. 31 minutes. We've got to try and pump them out a bit faster. All this talking. I've the Excel 450 32 minutes. That's a good setup. That's a good setup. Alright, 30 arrows down. Let's try and get 100 out at least. How many more is that? 6 ends, done 2, another 4 ends. Another 4 ends would have done 90. Got to pump them out. Hamsky peep. Hamsky peep's a good peep, but it's expensive. I had a look at them the other day and I was like, wow, they're not cheap. What's the price of the Hamsky? Someone look up the price and throw it up in the chat. Let us know what the price is for a Hamsky. The Hamsky peep setup. Worth every penny, you reckon? The dude bids, how are you, buddy? Just try and get used to this release still. 70 bucks for the whole kit? No, it's not that cheap. It's like 200 bucks in Australia. I swear it's like 200 bucks in Australia for the whole kit. See you soon, Bill. See you soon. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it comes with the little tube. Is that the one I'm thinking of? It's got like the little tube. Oh, about 175 for all the lenses. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. All the lenses to go with it. Maybe it was 250 in Australia then for the whole kit. It's going to stretch, wasn't I? Just a quick back stretch. $2.99 on their site, that's what I thought. That's dear for a peep though. Then what? Then clarifiers for the peeper extra. I don't think I shot 100 arrows yesterday. I was talking too much. I think it was like 80 arrows yesterday. I was talking way too much, I think. Oh, this is the one I mean. No, 199 for everything. Well, that sounds a little bit better. How do I get started in archery? Don't ask that question. That question got me kicked out of my club. Dickheads. How funny is that? Me telling the story how I got into archery gets me kicked out of my club. It was just a long story short, I was looking for a new sport. One of my mates was talking about how his mate had a bloody compound bow. I always wanted to shoot a compound bow. And that was it. Took me, I think, 3 months from the time I went to the club to the time that I was shooting. From 3 months from I went to the club, said I want to get in archery. 3 months it took them to get me into the club before I was allowed to shoot. Tell that story and I get kicked out of the club. That's how good they are. Highly recommend not going there. Do I have armpit hair or do I shave? Of course I shave. As if I do, buddies. If I do, I shave me knee though. Check this out. This will be a funny one. Look at this. I shave me knee. Can you see it? The hairline? I do that just to look good. You got to get them. See, if you shave your knee, it makes your knee more defined with all the muscles. So it makes the muscles stand out more around your knee. Only joking. I got it. Only joking. I got a bad knee and I have to strap it for jiu-jitsu all the time. And if I don't shave it, I end up ripping all my hairs off. So I just shave my knee because I'm always strapping my knee up for jiu-jitsu. I got a torn meniscus. Torn meniscus in the knee, so I strap it up all the time. It's so nice when it just goes pop like that. Just goes pop. So I walk with a limp? No, I don't walk with a limp. I don't have any problems with the knee, but the knee just locks up. It'll just lock up closed. It'll just lock up straight. It'll lock up like this. It'll just lock up bent like that. I'll just be stuck like that. I can't straighten it. I'll be like, it's locked up. My knee popped out. And my knee pops out. So I just, if I heel hook myself, it'll pop back in. So I rotate me toes out and me heel up, and that opens up my knee, and then I just put the meniscus back in place. But if I strap it for jiu-jitsu, it doesn't pop out. Get a nice follow through with everything, don't I? The front end gets a nice follow through now too. Oh, first punchy one of the day. It was a micro punch. It was the micro punch, that one. Did anyone see the punch in that? That was the first punch of the day, that one. Just saying hi. Adam, how are you, Adam? Nice to have you on board. The first punch of the day. Back in action, back in action. Go slower, go a bit slower. Time in between arrows or time in the shot. Trying to pump them out today. I need to get some major arrows on the board. That was nice. Pumping them out, pumping them out. HB, let the shot process take some time, so take a bit longer, you reckon? How was that one? How was that one? Yeah, I know, didn't I? I'm using the skinny arrows on the fat blade, but it's all in my head. I just get too jerky, and I think what it was too with the sear, I end up pulling back mainly with this finger, the way it's like set up, because I can't get a good finger or thumb on the peg, and it's all this finger, and I think because it's all that finger shakes. I think that's what it was too. Just wait now that I've started talking about it. As soon as you start talking about it, here we go, one will bounce off now and we hit the click. I've hit the click, I'm going to get bounced off, everything's happening. That shot was good. And even when you get a bit stiff, like sometimes, you know, when you get a bit stiff on the release, like your fingers won't just relax, like you just get stuck there, you're like, everything's stuck. Just relax and everything just makes everything, like I couldn't relax the fingers then, so I just thought relax the hand and the wrist, and then everything just went with it. Amanda B, how are we, Amanda? Popping by once again. Our local UFO buff. We're going to get Amanda on the channel to do a bit of UFO explanation, give us a bit of a UFO video. Stinger for that one. Yeah. Have you ever painted one of your bows, Jimmy? You know the answer to that, B10. I painted the hell out of the bloody what is it? The podium. I painted the hell out of the podium. That's it. She's got some good UFO stories for us. So hopefully I can get Amanda on the channel soon. That'll be something different. I like throwing crazy stuff out there. Your hand's ending up back here too. He's noticing that. I'm getting a really good release from it. Shot's looking good. But anyone, let me tell you this. Anyone can look good bare bailing. When you're bare bailing, anyone can look good. You're not aiming, you got no pressure. All you're worrying about is your form. You don't care where the arrow goes. So it's not hard to look good when you're don't start it. Ah, you love it, B10. You love it, buddy. You love it. One to go. We're 45 in. Halfway to the 100. Well, that's something different. Is that where you are, Amanda? Up on the Gold Coast, are you? The sunny Gold Coast. That one took a long time. From ride, living on the Goldie. Well, I'm living here. I'm from Sydney, and I was from the Goldie. No, don't squeeze me scapula. I'm constantly squeezing me scapula. The scapula is in constant squeeze mode because you're pulling your back. You have to be. All this, I don't believe in this shooting with your back bullshit. That's just my opinion though. Everyone just squeeze your scapula. It's back tension. It's back tension, dude. You gotta shoot with your back. That's why it's called back tension. I don't think that at all. Of course you need back tension. You can't shoot an arrow. You can't shoot a good shot without back tension. But back tension doesn't make the shot. That's just my opinion anyway. That's just my opinion on the old squeezing the scapula, so. No, it's really not back tension, that's right. That's rotating of the hand because of the hinge. And let me tell you, squeezing the scapula can be a problem. You don't want over tension. The one thing that's worse than no back tension is too much back tension. You got too much back tension, you explode out of it, and you always flick them up, flick them left, flick them everywhere. You need the perfect amount of tension, and Dudley talks about this in a couple of his videos, calling the Dudley check-in, where he gets back and he bounces on his back wall a little bit, so he's only putting just enough pressure to sit on his back wall. If you don't have back tension, you're going to fall out of your valley though. So as long as you're there, poof. This is what people do sometimes when they shoot. They go like that. Because they just they jam it in there. They don't pull back anymore, and they just go. That's what. That's not a good shot. That's no back tension. But you should have back tension constantly, all the time. They collapse. That's right. You fall in. But you should have back tension all the time. It should have nothing to do with your release. What release you're using or how you're getting it to shoot. And like they say, the back's too much of a big muscle to shoot it, to use a fine motor skill. That's why you use your hand, relaxing the hand to get the shot to go off. Or fingers or whatever, smaller muscle group. Yeah, but it's an anticipation thing too. If you're thinking about it and you're going like, go now, you're like, punch that trigger. That's a lot of time. It's what happens, it's an anticipation thing. Who's seen the Dudley check-in then? I done a Dudley check-in then. That was a little micro one, that one. That's the best way to do it. Practice with the hinge, practice with the back tension, just to get you over that anticipation, and then use your main go-to, the comps. That's something that you can do for sure. It's a very loud one, that one. Sure, no dud there? That's how small it was. That's how small it was. I did it too, because I just talked about that. I'll have to do a Dudley check-in here just to make sure. Just a micro. You can go. I've gone from the semi-Dudley to the micro Dudley. I didn't Dudley check in then, I didn't do one then, I forgot then. Just pumping them out today, just got to pump these arrows out. Let's try and hit that 100 mark at least. See how many I can just pump out. What are we at now? 50, we're nearly at an hour. Jesus. That had the Dudley. That had the Dudley and wouldn't go off. Patience. Patience is a virtue. The Doolittle Dudley. The Doolittle Dudley. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm definitely starting to get the ability just to let it go, just relax, just wait, not worry about it. I'm aiming a little bit too. I'm finding a black hole and just trying to sit on the black hole, but if I move out of the black hole, I'm not worried. I'm just letting it float wherever it floats. Just letting it get a good shot off. The Dirk Dudley. The Dirk Dudley. Ah! Amanda, you're a character. You probably don't even know who Dudley is. Love ya. I love ya. Love it. Digger. Next thing that'll happen as you relax. What's this? You need to start. Gasp. Dudley. We're talking about Dudley. Dudley is an archer. I knew you would know who we're talking about. And the Dudley check-in, he just does a little like this on the back wall. I knew who you were talking about. I knew who you were talking about. I just knew you didn't know who we were talking about. Just patience, just take your time, let it sink, let it settle, let it just sink in there a bit. B-temp, straight out of church, doesn't swear, doesn't do anything bad. Take your time. B-temp. Do you pull through with consistent tension? I do pull through with consistent tension thanks to a Dudley check-in. So I do a little Dudley check-in and I see exactly how much I need to just sit on that back wall without over pulling, and then I just relax everything. Relax the hand to shoot it. So what's firing the shot is me just relaxing the hand, and just relaxing the hand lets the rotation happen. Because I used to have a real bad problem. My problem with the back tension was me pulling that hard that when it would go boom, boom, and I'd go like, whack, and the front hand would go flying, the bow would go everywhere, just explode. That's not what you want. You want it to be soft and gentle and just feel like doof, doof. Oh, that was a nice shot. When was the last time you watched Dudley video? I think I will be defiant. I am defiant. That's the latest Dudley video I watched. I am defiant. That's a good little motivational bit, that one. I am defiant. Who else seen that video? Who else seen the Defiant video? So that was a good one. I like that from Dudley. How long we got? 2 minutes to get rid of 4 arrows. Then I've done 60 in an hour. I'm averaging an arrow a minute. I almost grabbed the bow, it just goes, it almost grabs it, doesn't it? And then it just slips out. That's it, just like releasing out of my hand. Dudley the bow whisperer. Oh, we're pumping the Dudley in the chat now. That one was a really nice one. Attempt to, you know, I have seen it. I've seen the video that I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about, I think. last arrow and we've pumped 60. Only 40 to go. We might make it in the 2-hour mark. With their gong-weighted balls. Oh, I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one. Drew seen that one. Oh, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one. I might have to look that one up. Alright, let's get into it. 60 arrows down, we're starting to pump them out a bit better. Well, not really, an arrow a minute. That's some shooting. I have two. I might have to look this one up, I think. I'm getting a bit stiff in the lower back. Stretch those hemis out. How many arrows did Dudley shoot that day? Was it 500? When Dudley went on that 2-day shooting fest in his backyard, how many? 600! Holy hell, how did he shoot 600 arrows a day? Cameron Haynes posts heaps of Instagram videos. You got to follow him on Instagram. He posts video on Instagram 2 times a day. So that's where you got to catch up to him, on Instagram. He's all over Instagram. 300 per day. 300 a day, was it? You sure it wasn't 600? I thought it was something ridiculous. Target on both ends. Is that how he does it? He walks down and then shoots back. Ah, the Dudley trick. The Dudley 600 arrow trick. That's a good one. That is a good one. That's nice, man. They're getting nice. Getting so nice. Going off so crisp now. Oh, kinked me neck, flicking a spider off my arm. Bug or something, or some sort of bug on the back of my arm. Is it gone? Yep. 300 a day, and new robot shoulders, and a new robot shoulder. So that's it, he's got the shoulder Rico, doesn't he? The only thing about this HT, this peg's so sharp, I'm starting to get a blister. Starting to get a blister on the old thumb from the HT. Paul Tedford. Paul Tedford. I'm guessing he's a prime shooter, primal. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Oh no, don't tell me we got a new song. You should watch ball temperature. Okay. He's unreal. Alright, I'll check him out. I'll have a little squeeze. Punched it. Two punches today. So that's two now. We'll count up how many times I can punch it. How many times I'll punch it in 100 arrows. Could put the Michael Jackson gloves on, you reckon? Might help the blister. Just that relaxation. Pumping them out, pumping them out. What size? I've got the, I think it's a 33 on the front. No, it's a 30 on the front. 30 on the front and a 15 on the back. 30 on the front, 15 on the back, 20 ounces on the front and 26 ounces on the back. So 30 and 15. Just don't take the MOG gloves. Shot 500 arrows a day in his glory days. That's how you get good, let me tell you, that's how you get good. That one was good. The Dirk Diggler. Here we go, now Dirk's back. That's Dirk. That's a bit crazy. Now I'm spitting them out. Tension in the front end on that one. That was a better one. Pumped out this 15, pumped it out. That was a nice one. Man, they're getting nice all the time. Let's pump these last two out. pumping them, pumping them, pumping them. Getting those reps in. All right. 75 down. 60, 85 down. Is that right? No, yeah, 75 down, 75 arrows. Do you find yourself more accurate with the hinge or the thumb release? The thumb's more accurate because I punch it when it's in the center. But I got to stop punching it. The Performax can be had on Archery Talk, basically brand new for $8.50. What isn't it going? Is people selling it? People not liking the Performax. Is everyone getting rid of them? What else did I miss on here? Anything? No, I know they sell their bows there. I know they sell their bows there, bro. I'm not that thick, buddy. I'm not that thick. I'm saying, are people not liking the... Is it one of those things that nobody's liking it and everybody's selling it? Because everybody's selling it, they have to sell it cheap. Because everybody's struggling with the Performax. Just the riser, I think. The riser and the axle to axle. The axle to axle on my bow's 40 inch. The axle to axle on the 35's 35. Did you work your way up to the weight on your bow now? Yeah, I did. 4 ounces a week. I just kept upping it about 4 ounces every week. Shooting every day. It's like lifting weights. You want to be increasing your weights every week. Ah, Bill's back. Ew. Alright, we're up to 75 arrows, Bill. We're getting close to the 100 mark. We're getting close. We're getting close. What's the time at? 14 minutes. I pumped those ones out. That was every 30 seconds. I done an arrow then. Okay, I'm getting stiff now. So what's left? 15 and 10, 25 arrows. It's going to take me time a bit now. I'm way ahead of time. Is a grip? No, it's a real wide grip compared to the... It's heaps wider than the Hyot grip. Heaps wider. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it's heaps wider than the... It's heaps wider than the Hyot. 10 o'clock in Kentucky. What's the time here? It is 12 o'clock on the dot. Relax that bow hand. How does it feel? What's the grip like a Supra? I've never really shot a Supra. I think it is the same as the Supra actually, now that I think about it. I super, yeah, I've felt it once before. It is the same thickness. Get some nice shots off. Really relax that front bow end now. That was a good one. Oh, starting to get tired though, starting to get tired. Do I use a pin or a dot? I use a pin. No, yeah, I use a pin. A green dot 19, I think. 0.19. What? Why would you ban archery from the school? From schools, that's got to be crackers, ain't it? Take your hunting rights away. Oh no, that's all you need. I never had archery in my school either. As I seen a thing, I don't know if it's true or not, but the most popular pastime for Americans is white deer hunting, white-tailed deer hunting. I was like, whoa, that's the biggest pastime? So hate hunters, really. We're allowed to hunt all year round here. We don't have to buy tickets or anything. I don't think you have to buy tickets for anything. You can go getting deer whenever you want if you know a property. Anytime or anywhere. We don't have that much to hunt though. Deer and pigs. And then vermin. Deer, pigs and vermin. And then buffalo up north. We're not allowed to hunt any native animals though. If it's a native to Australia, you're not allowed to hunt them. That one took a long time to go off. Really starting to get a bit tired now. Pumping out the arrows. Gonna swim with the sharks, you reckon? Adam Greentree, he's a great hunter. He's a super hunter, ain't he? Wouldn't it be nice to live on a property like that? You can just go out and start hunting out your front door. No, 25's good. 25's good. The longer it is, the more stabilised you get. You've got to think of it like a tightrope walker holding his pole. You see the guys just walking on like 2 meters above the ground, they have a short one, but the guys walking from building to building, they've got a pole that's 10 miles long, because the longer the pole you got, the more stabilised you are. So that's how the stabiliser works. You can think of stabiliser the same as the tightrope walker's pole. The longer it is, the more stabilisation you get, but more awkward it is. Do you feel a difference between the straight versus the 8-degree count? Yeah, I can really feel a difference actually. I really do notice the difference with the 8-degree down. Just because just when you get to the back wall, it just settles a bit quicker. That's the only thing. I don't know why, but it just does. Oh, we're nearly 90 arrows down. We're getting through them today. Do you know what that means? It's the lunch problem again. What am I going to have for lunch today? Do you know what I had yesterday? A chicken Caesar wrap. So I need something for today. What's today's going to be? What am I going to get today? What's the lunch? What's for lunch? A hot dog. The old hot dog. Made your bow dip out a bit. Bacon, that's it, just some bacon. A BLT, I'm having a BLT for lunch, people, with some Dijonnaise. BLT with Dijonnaise, you've called it, thank you. Didn't even think about that till you said bacon. That's what I'm having on a nice sourdough bread. A nice sourdough bread, bit of BLT, bit of Dijonnaise. We'll be laughing. Have you ever been to New Zealand? No, I haven't been. I haven't left Australia. I've never left Australia. I've only been on a plane like once, and I think the longest I've been on a plane is like for an hour. Not much of a traveller. I would like to go snowboarding in New Zealand though. That'll be fun. How's it cost? Just about the same amount to go to fly to New Zealand, stay for a week in New Zealand and ski. Same as driving 5 hours down the road. Australia's that dear at the snow. Does look nice. It is a nice place. They're great people too. The Maoris and the New Zealanders are such nice people. Unless you get on their bad side. If you get on their bad side, then they're not nice people. But if you're on their nice side, they're really nice people. They look after you. But New Zealand was like the warrior. There's all warriors. And like it's like a real rough, not rough, but how real tough people. They're really tough. Maoris, like really tough. Here's a little bit of a history story for you. So when James Cook come to Australia, there was Aboriginals and they greeted him on the beach and gave him some beads and swapped some stuff and said, "Oh, how you going? We're Aboriginals." When he went to New Zealand, the New Zealanders rowed out on boats and attacked James Cook on his boat, so he couldn't get into New Zealand when he first discovered New Zealand. He couldn't get in because all the New Zealanders would come out and attack him on his boat. I always think that's funny. But yeah, they're super nice people. Half my family's Maori. Real music people as well. Okay, so that's 90 arrows down. Right, we've got another 10 to go. Let's do another 15. We've got our 105. Yeah. Tell you what, Maoris, they're such a great people. What's this? Missed something. Yeah, I've got heaps, Bill. I've got heaps. They're great people as well. They're really nice. They're super nice. Characters, absolute characters. They're like they're a character race, they are. Aussies are like Aboriginals, they're great people. I got heaps of friends though, heaps. Bring them on the Jimi show. I could probably do that actually. Probably do that. Get them shooting some arrows. Get them throwing the boomerang. I don't know if any of your mates can throw the boomerang, but man, you should see them throw the boomerang. That's one thing. It's one thing throwing them, but watching them catch it, that's another thing. Watching them catch the boomerang, that's insane. They go, whew, and it comes back over 100 miles an hour and then they just clap it. They just clap it and grab it again, and whew, clap it, comes back at them. There's no way I'd have enough balls to catch one of those. Show me my knife. I don't have any knives, bro. I got one knife, not like don't have the old. That ain't a knife. This is a knife. Don't have one of those. I'm stinging for one though. I need one. Could be 3D. I need a big Bowie knife just to go 3D hunting. Just in case those 3D animals get a bit feisty. What type of croc hunter am I? What type of croc hunter am I? That's true. Tell you what though, my wallet. Have I got my wallet on me? No, my wallet's crocodile skin. That was a good one. I'm really starting to get good at setting it off, you know what I mean? Like just going, okay, let's go through it now. Hook go. Do you know, I was feeding those same stingrays that got Irwin at the same time. I was spearfishing at the same time, and I used to go hand feed them. I'll tell you a story, because you just don't even worry about them. I'll tell you a quick story about that actually. This was like a week before Steve Irwin got done. I was spearfishing, you see these giant stingrays, they're about this big. They're massive thing, and they just sit on the sand, and they're about that thick. They're just giant, these stingrays. Their tails are about that big and about that long, and the sting coming out of their tails about that big. Massive, but they're pretty friendly. They leave you alone. And normally flare their tail up like this. If they're angry with you, they'll flare their tail up. So you know to stay away from them because they've flared their tail up. Anyway, I'd go out, I'd spearfish, I'd have a couple of spearfish on me thing. I'd be like, oh, I'm sick of carrying these fish. So I'd just get one of my fish off me things. I'd swim down in front of the stingray and wave it in front of its face, and you just wave the fish in front of its face, and this giant stingray will swim over your hand and eat the fish out of your hand. So one day I've done this, I've seen this giant one, it was massive. So I was bored, I was like, oh, I've only got a couple of fish, I may as well feed them to this stingray. So I'm swimming down, I'm on the bottom, and I'm waving it in front of it, and it's just not taking it. And I'm like, far out, I'm starting to run out of breath. I had a good breath hold, so I was probably, you know, down there for a minute and a half or something. And I'm waving it, it's not doing anything, so I start whacking it on the head with the fish, and it starts flaring up. Next thing I know, I got this tail going like this past my head, like it's going full. Then 2 days, and I just thought nothing of it. Oh, you stupid stingray, swam away. Next day, Irwin got done. I was like, I'm not doing that one anymore. I think I'll leave those stingrays alone from now on. But yeah, I was nearly a victim. Same time as Irwin. He must have been angry around that time. But yeah, just full, and I'm on the ground going, let's go. Like trying to whack me and just missing me head. Lucky I was. But yeah, there's some massive stingrays around Australia. That's it. Like, I'm good at piercing things off, you know that. The crazy Spiros. The thing you do when you're a Spiro, you do have so many near-death experiences being a Spiro. So many times I was this close to dying. So many times. And you just think nothing of it. Oh yeah, no worries. Crazy times under the water. Oh no, it was all my fault, was it? I'll have to do some, tell you some spearfishing stories, swim with some giant sharks and crazy things. You don't even worry, you think, I used to get that crack on me, you don't have to worry about sharks have to worry about me. That's what I used to say, idiot. Calm down, V-Temp, calm down. Just waited patiently then, just waited patiently. Peter's gonna have the shits with me for trying to feed him, you reckon? Probably. Used to do some crazy stuff. Wrestling Port Jackson sharks. Wrestling the Port Jacksons, that was a good one. Those Port Jacksons, they don't have sharp teeth, they just got rubbing teeth. So when they bite you, they'll only bruise you. They won't take a chunk out of you. And you can grab them and wrestle them and they flip around and you'll be trying to choke it out and it's trying to bite you. And you're like, ah. They're pretty fun and they get pretty big. You can get them about 4 foot and about this big. You get hold of one of them, they definitely shake you around a bit. The old Port Jacksons. Funny story about the Port Jacksons, because I was into spearfishing so much, the local dive store wanted to hire me as a hand to take the schools out, like teaching people how to become a diver, because I had me ticket and that, so I used to go out and be like the assistant for the instructor doing the dive things. And this one day we're out and there's a whole group of people we're out with and we're swimming through and we're, you know, showing them where to go. We come up to this point and then we turn around and come back, blah blah blah. Well, there's a dirty big Port Jackson sitting on the ground and everyone's like, and you could see them all bubbling away, blah, 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 and they're all sitting around it all like I'm coming up to them, you know what I mean? I can see that they're all schooling around, they're all watching something. I'm like, what are they looking on here? So I've come up to the little group behind them because, you know, I'm trailing behind because I was the assistant. We come up and I see everybody's looking at this Port Jackson shark, like, you know, keeping their distance. God. Look at this Port Jackson, look at this shark, we're swimming with the sharks. So I thought, oh, here we go, this will be fun for the people. So I've just swum over the top of them, come in and just dived on this shark and started wrestling the shark. Well, the whole group freaked out, someone nearly jumped to the surface, everyone panicked. And I ended up getting kicked off the thing because they said, Jimmy, you can't be going that crackers, you can't be wrestling sharks when we're trying to teach people how to dive. I was like, okay, fair enough. So yeah, I got kicked off the... Being a dive instructor didn't last too long anyway, let's put it that way. Fort Jackson, you got a lot. I was just thinking that. We've had a good run today as well. At least we're on the last set. At least we're on the last set. Sharks. No, they don't bite. They're a shark. They call them a shark and they look like a shark, but they got grinding teeth, they eat shells and stuff, so when they bite they don't really hurt that bad. Wobbegongs, you don't want to wrestle a wobbegong because wobbegongs will take a chunk out of you. That one went off quick. 100 ways to wake the neighbour's dog. I've got them all, don't I? What did I do yesterday? Well, that's not working today. Oh, I should get them off eBay or something, can't you? Might have to get one of those. That might keep it quiet. It's really starting to go off now. Go off easy now. Justin, the weekend workshop, eh? Only got what? Whoa! Calm down. 3 arrows to go. Completed the goal. 3 arrows and we're done. Pumped about today. Two to go. Lucky last. I'm feeling it in the shoulder. I'm starting to get tense. If I can do 100 arrows every day, just bare bail, and I'm going to have to get good at it. I'm going to have to get good at the back tension. Maybe if I got a medium, still undecided. I want the goat. Close my eyes and have a shoot. Alright, here you go. Last one. Closing my eyes for you. Eyes closed. I was peeking out, I'm at 20 metres. So I'm like, oh no, if I wobble off a bit far, he's all over. That'll be right, the dog stops on your last arrow. Good job, 100 arrows down, or 105 arrows actually. 105 arrows down. And they're all in the target, thank you. Alrighty guys, so that's it. Gonna be, I might come back later, see how I feel. I was gonna come back yesterday, wasn't I? But I didn't. But we'll see how we go. If I'm back, I'm back. If I'm not, I'm not. I might be back tomorrow. Oh, I'm inspired HB to do 100. I shoot about 30 today. Oh, at least we're shooting. At least we're shooting. Xander, nice one. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so that's going to be about it. Anything else to say? I'm going to edit this and hopefully have a highlight video and see how we go. Gary's calling me as we speak. Alrighty, so I'll see you soon. I'll get on to Gary and see what he's up to. Alright, see you guys.